Hi, this is the Bratz Boyz Club, and I am Jesse. And today I have a little surprise for you. And of course, I'm going to introduce you to yet another one of my Bratz Boys. But this is sort of like a big surprise. It's a surprise for you as well as it is for me because I really didn't think I was going to have an opportunity to get my hands on this last little treasure of mine. I was sort of like waiting for the opportunity for the collector that I'm purchasing from right now to see if they had this one available. It looks like at the moment they might not have it, and I was looking and looking in the seller's website or the auction website, and I just could not see anything good, especially for a really good price. Fortunately, a few days ago, I was able to spot something really incredible. And I just definitely could not let this one slip away. Without further ado, I will introduce you to the 2004 and take a good look at my studly, sexy, beautiful Cameron. He is the 2004 uh, Flashback Fever. Let me see what the name is for his little series, 70s Funk Fever. So I was able to find him available for a really good price. At least it's a good price in my opinion for me. Um, I've been sort of like finding others in lesser conditions for a lot more money. And I just could not believe my eyes when I saw this sexy, studly guy. Um, the box does have a little bit of imperfections. It has a few little flaws here and there, which I'm going to show you later on in the video. I'm thinking we should have enough time for that. But here he is. Lo and behold, my sexy, super studly, awesome, babelicious 2004 Flashback Fever Cameron, and of course his little series line of 70s Funk Fever. Is it Fever? Yeah, Fever. I could not believe it when I saw him. And of course, the seller had lots of photos of him, and I could not believe the price. I could not believe he was as well not up for bid. He was actually up for purchase. And so here he is in all of his special glory and perfection. So let's begin. And of course, the very early 2000s of the Bratz Boys gave us a lot more than they do now. They had incredible boxes, as you can see, and they had lots of accessories. So we had a Bratz Boy with everything he is wearing, all of his apparel that he's wearing, and of course, extra little clothing there. I believe they were also given extra little footwear. So for them, they were feet, either bare feet or with sneakers or some type of shoes or whatever. So they were given like a second pair of footwear and a second pair of clothing. And of course, not only that, but those Bratz Boys from back in the day, they also got accessories. So there's like a little bit of jewelry that he may have, and there's like, in this case, there's like a little backpack, and it's really cute with a little peace sign right there, peace, the little symbol of peace. There's also, I believe, like I think like a little keychain up there at the top. Let me get it closer so you can see it. And of course, for this specific particular line, the one thing that I totally love and I am crazy about, because I am a, like totally huge super fan of like music. Not in particular any type of music, but like music in general. I am very particular about the music that I like, the music that I pick. Whatever I pick, because I love forever. And I pick music from all types of like, genres of music, all types of like from all decades and stuff. So I am so crazy about that CD that's right there, that music CD. I am just completely crazy and like in love and obsessed with all of those CDs. I believe these sexy studly guys come with a CD, like a music CD. I really don't know if the CD actually plays. According to the information in the box, it actually does have like songs in it and it has music. So I guess that it does play or could play in some kind of player. But I don't know and I don't really intend to find out. I just think it's really cute. However, so back in the day, the Bratz Boyz came in really pretty awesome boxes like this one. Specifically, this series and her collection had like a little diamond shape on the sides of the box that looked pretty neat, peculiar, pretty kind of special. And then of course it had a little handle because most of them had handles on top of the box, but there were series and or collections that had really cool looking ones. Like the Pretty and Punk, or how the kids call those, the PMP ones, the Wintertime Wonderland, the Tokyo Go-Go, and I believe the Wildlife Safari. Those are a couple of examples of really incredible handles that they had. This one, like I said, it's another one of those that had really cute handle. There it is, so you can see it a little bit closer. It looks like little pearls or diamonds. It is just amazing. It looks really, really great. It looks excellent. I just cannot believe how awesome that handle looks. And all of the ones I was able to collect have it. And like I said before, now I've collected all 5 of them. I actually have an extra Cade of the 80s. So I have an extra Cade. So I have a total of 6. But the one of them, the extra one is Cade. So back to my little description of this guy. So these guys in the very beginning, like I mentioned before, they have lots of accessories. They have lots of pretty much anything. Oh, they also have that little trading card. I believe not all of them have one, but the ones that do, I think all of the ones in the line would have it, of a particular line. The ones that come to mind are the Sunkissed Summer, Wildlife Safari. Let me think. I believe that even Wintertime Wonderland, but I'm not really sure. So they came with tons of accessories. They came with a little second pair of clothing, with a little second pair of footwear. They came with little stuff like a hat or a cap, a keychain. They came with a little backpack, and of course the legendary and all classic, pretty awesome comb that usually is either stuck to the box or it's floating about because it's disconnected. So they came with lots of stuff, and of course the box was really pretty awesome and epic. It not only was like the most special shape or amazing kind of like little shape or mold, but the art was just it was just something really special to look at. These were kind of big. Also, the size was kind of big, but the art was just very special. Like these in particular, they were very like decade oriented. So, and there was something I noticed from this series and her collection in particular that some of them don't have, and it's a picture of both the Bratz boy and the Bratz girl. Sorry, the Bratz girl. Supposedly, the Bratz girl that is supposed to be like their little girlfriend or their little partner for this collection or series in particular. So yes, so back to the art. It will have the name of the collection and or series at the bottom, Flashback Fever, and here it is. And then it'll have the little name of the specific line, which is in this case the 70s Funk Fever. And then of course his photo, picture, whatever you want to call it. And in this case, the picture of his little Bratz girlfriend, which I really don't happen not to care about much. So it'll have that. This one is like a color of purple and green, so it's really interesting, really kind of cute. It has a green color in the background of the box, which is cardboard. So that just looks, it's like a really weird combination, but I love it because it kind of matches with the stuff that he is wearing. I'm going to turn him to the side now, and you can take a look at the side. You can look at the color of the cardboard on the side of the box, and you can see him as well. with some of his accessories. By the way, he actually arrived with both sides open because the tape dots were there, but they're really, really old and kind of used up. So some of them had like tape over them, but the tape also gave out, and it looked like it was also old tape. So I had to add like more tape to it, which I mean, you sometimes have to do that with these guys because they are kind of old. Specifically, this one is 19 years old this year, and next year it'll be 20 years old. So it doesn't really shock me that the tape didn't hold. My first five, I had the same problem with them. The tape dots did not want to hold after so many years, so I had to retape some of them. And that just happens. I mean, it's normal. This one actually happens to have the comb still stuck to the box. If you can see it there, it's still like stuck. So I feel like, oh my god, the comb is like still there and it's about to be 20 years old. That is like a super shock. Okay, so when you turn the box, and the art from the box doesn't end in the front or the sides, it's in the back as well. And in the back is pretty much the same. You get to see the Flashback Fever name, the 70s Funk Fever name as well for this particular line. You get to see the picture of Mr. Sexy Studley, Mr. Cameron, and his Bratz girlfriend or friend. You get to also see the introduction, a little bit of an introduction for him right there. And then, of course, I believe it should give you a list right here of the items that the box comes with inside. And not to mention, of course, most of these have a picture of the Bratz and the Bratz Boyz at the bottom for this specific line and or series, having fun in their flash, like not 70s, but like kind of like retro flashback fever thing. With I think it's like a little like timeline kind of thing, like party that they're having there, that looks really cute and really like dated in its own kind of way. So it gives you a little picture at the bottom. Let me show you now the bottom of the box. I'm going to tip it over. And you should be able to get a little glimpse of the retail year at the bottom. I think it's at the bottom here. You get a picture of the Bratz boy, Mr. Sexy Studley Cameron, with his Bratz girl, of course, and or Bratz friend. And the Flashback Fever. Where's my finger here? Ugh. I can't seem to put it in. There we go. The Flashback Fever words, the name of the Bratz Boyz logo with the little stars that look so cute for this series and her collection. And then of course, the 70s Spunk Fever name for this one in particular. You get to see a few other things in there at the top. I'm thinking you should be able to see the year of retail somewhere here. I'm not really sure, or maybe it was on the other side. I think so. Possibly. I don't know. I saw it earlier. I know that I did. So there it is. There it is. I don't know if it's there, but I saw something earlier. Let me tip it over for the top of the box, so you can take a look at the top. Oh, my hair. So here he is. This is the top of the box, and like I said, it needed a little bit of tape over all the tape dots, which I think it's a total of 3 on each side, because the majority of them had given up, and it also needed tape on the bottom. I will show you where soon enough. Let's see. You could see pretty much everything. You could see the handle. You could see his little cute cap, his accessories, his little head, his little CD, and there it is. So I had to add a little bit of tape to the bottom, and let me show you where, because it was kind of opening at the bottom. It was here. That was one side that needed tape, and then over here that was another side that needed tape. because it simply was too loose, and those were like coming down and opening. So I had to put a little bit of tape to fix it, just to fix it a little bit. Um, but um, but yes. So I mentioned earlier about the damages that it does have, and it has a few. I think you can tell right here. The sticker is damaged, and there are all these markings right there. Um, it extends all the way over here, all the way down, and over here at the top as well. I believe it's all around here. It's like a little punch, like it was punched in some, like inward, like somehow, like it suffered a little bit of damage. So it's kind of not perfect. It's not bad, but it's not perfect. It looks like it was like from this side maybe squeezed too hard or something, but it looks like the damage stands from this side. You can see it there, maybe, hopefully, a little bit. But yeah, so the box has a little bit of damage. It's not perfect. I wish it was, but I'm pretty sure it would have been a little expensive, a little overpriced. So I just thought, oh well, you know, it's not too bad, so I got it. So the price was not too bad. It was pretty good, actually, in my opinion. It was really good for the state that he is in. The seller was not that bad. They were not that great either. Sending it, they sent it in a box. There was a little bit of a bubble wrap wrapped around it, like thankfully around it, like from all around, but it was only one sheet. The box was kind of big, so I wished there would have been a lot more bubble wrap on him, and he would have been either standing like on the box with lots of stuff on the sides, so he wouldn't have fallen with almost a ball of bubble wrap. That would have been better. The seller didn't do that, which is okay, I guess, because maybe they're not collectors, truly, I guess. Maybe they got their hands on him and they wanted to sell him quick. I just really appreciate for these guys to be treated a little bit better than something like that. He was fine. The box just felt really weird when I carried it over to my room up here, and then when I kind of opened it, it just felt extremely weird. But I was a little scared. I thought I had been scammed, or it was empty, or the box had like all the stuff outside. But no, it was just open, and it just needed to be taped, and everything was fine. So it wasn't that bad. You know, I was just a little scared. So I was really glad at the end of the day that it wasn't too bad. The shipping wasn't too horrible. So, but anyway, this is him, my sexy, studly, babelicious Cameron from the Flashback Fever collection, and from the, what is it called, 70s Funk Fever line. And I am so thrilled and ecstatic to actually add him to my ever-growing collection of Bratz Boyz. I cannot believe that I was able to add him and complete the now complete Flashback Fever collection with all of these. It's 5 boys from what I'm reading here in the fan page. Let me see if I can get it clear. I'm looking at Cade, Cameron, Dylan, Eitan, and Koby, and I believe I have now all of them. I have all of the 5 boys, and then I have an extra Cade from the 80s. So I am just so happy. I'm so thrilled. I'm so truly excited that he is part of my ever-growing collection of Bratz Boyz, because I cannot believe it. I have completed this collection or series. This is just so perfect, and I am so glad that I've added him to my ever-growing collection of Bratz Boyz. Either way, I'm going to have. I'm going to be uploading maybe a couple more videos. It depends. So I'm going to have a few more surprises. It looks like for this collection in particular, it's kind of over though, because I've completed them. So pretty much everything else will be either new re-releases or something else I can get my hands on that is different that I don't have up in my channel. I will possibly upload maybe another 2 videos that have to do with the Bratz Boyz cruisers or cars that I still have that I have not uploaded. So until then, I will see you guys. Thank you very much. If you have watched this video, or if you have watched any of the videos in my channel, Thank you very much if you haven't. It's okay, totally cool. This is just here for you to watch in case you want to know if you want to know a little bit about these boys. If you know a lot more than I do, you can always message me or drop a comment or something if you can. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully pretty soon I will upload another video of yet another Bratz Boy that I'll probably be adding to my ever-growing collection of Bratz Boys. Thank you so much, and we will see you then.